ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೊಂದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಮಹತ್ವದ ದಿನ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಸಮಗ್ರ ಭಾರತದ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಆಗುವುದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಮಹತ್ವದಿದೆ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗತಿಕ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹೂಡಿಕೆದಾರರ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೂಡಿಕೆದಾರರನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಔದ್ಯೋಗಿಕ ರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಹನೀಯರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥನಾಗಿ ಹೃದಯಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದಂಥ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಜಾಗತಿಕ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹೂಡಿಕೆಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಹನೀಯರು ಇದರ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಗಂತವತ್ತ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರಾದಂಥ ಶ್ರೀ ತಾವರ್ಚಂದ್ ಗೆಹ್ಲೋಟ್ಜಿ ನಮ್ಮವರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಿಂದನೇ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭೆಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸುವಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಹಣಕಾಸಿನ ಸಚಿವರು ಇಡೀ ದೇಶದ ಹಣಕಾಸಿನ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊತ್ತು ಭಾರತ ದೇಶವನ್ನು ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ನಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಉನ್ನತ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿರುವಂಥ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ನಿರ್ಮಲಾ ಸೀತಾರಾಮನ್ ಜಿ ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದ ಔದ್ಯೋಗಿಕ ರಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಛಾಪನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿ ಹಲವಾರು ವರ್ಷ ಭಾರತದ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕ್ಷಮತೆಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಪಿಯೂಷ್ ಗೋಯಲ್ ಜಿ, ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಭಾವಿ ಸಚಿವರಾಗಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕವನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನು ದೊರಕಿಸಿಕೊಡುವಂಥ ನಾಯಕತ್ವವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕೋಲ್ ಮೈನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಹ್ಲಾದ್ ಜೋಶಿಜಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಸ್ವಂತ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯ ನಾಯಕರಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದ IT BT ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಯಕತ್ವವನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಜೀವ್ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಜಿ, ಹಾಗೂ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಆಹ್ವಾನಿತರಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕಳಕಳಿ ಇದ್ದು ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಂಥ ಗಂತವತ್ತ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ರಾಜಮಾತಾ ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ರಾಜಮಾತಾ ಆದಂಥ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಮೋದ ದೇವಿ ಒಡೆಯರ್ ಜಿ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗತಿಕ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀಟ್ಗೆ ಕಳೆದ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಪಟ್ಟು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಮೀಟಿನ ಅನುಭವ ಹೊಂದಿರುವಂಥ ತಾವೇ ಸ್ವಂತ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ 70,000ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ, ನೀನು ಉದ್ಯಮಿ ಆಗು, ಉದ್ಯೋಗ ಅಲ್ಲ ಉದ್ಯಮಿ ಆಗು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಂಥ ಮುರುಗೇಶ್ ನಿರಾಣ್ಜಿಯವರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಸಚಿವ ಸಂಪುಟದ ಸಚಿವಗಳು IT BT ಸಚಿವರು ಇದೇ ತಿಂಗಳು IT BT ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸಮ್ಮಿಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥ IT BTಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ CN ಅಶ್ವಥ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಅವರೇ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಳಜಿ ವಹಿಸಿ ಅದೆಂದೂ ಕೂಡ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸದಾ ಧ್ವನಿಯನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಚಿವರಾದಂಥ MT ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಅವರೇ, ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂಧು ಭಗಿನಿಯರೇ, ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿಯರೇ, ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರ, ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು, ನನಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಕೋವಿಡಿನ ನಂತರ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಈ ಥರದ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೀಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ, ಜಾಗತಿಕ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಗಳ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸವನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸಿ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು 7 ಲಕ್ಷಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕೋಟಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟು ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಒಂದು ಇತಿಹಾಸ, ಪರಂಪರೆ, ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ಎಕೋಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇಡಬೇಕು. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in our capabilities. We have to believe in our abilities during the tough times. Convert calamity into opportunity, and that is what Karnataka is. The calamity of COVID, not only we met squarely, we controlled it, contained it. At the same time, that was a time for preparation of Karnataka to think differently. And post-COVID, we knew that the world is going to change. The world economic scenario is going to change. And we have to be ready for it. And Karnataka should be pioneer for recovery of economy. Instead of waiting for somebody else to do it, why not we do it ourselves? Let be the change and let be the leaders for the change. And let it start from us, by example, not by words. This is our strength. This is our resolve. And this is our vision too. Hence, we see that along with the recovery of pandemic, in Karnataka especially, economy recovered much more faster. ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಕೋವಿಡಿನಿಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅಧಿಕವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಜೆಟಿನ ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೋಲ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ 13,000 ಕೋಟಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅರ್ಧ ವರ್ಷ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ದಕ್ಷತೆ 13,000 ಕೋಟಿ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. As Madam Nirmala Sitaram ji knows that when around October, November last year, we were lagging behind 5,000 crores in our revenue collections. But by end of May, we not only collected the 5,000 crores, we collected 13,000 crores more than our target. That is the strength of our economic activity. We are one of the highest GST collection states. In fact, we are number 2 now. And Madam will be very happy. We were number 3 and number 4 last year, but we have become number 2, PUC. Therefore, the activity down at the ground is swelling, and we have to respond from the top. We should have a better policy. We should have a better ecosystem, and that's exactly what we are doing. Karnataka is not only a place for a better ecosystem, we are forward-looking policy state. We have policies for ease of doing business, industrial incentive policies. Apart from that, we have got policies on semiconductors, we have got policy on EV, plus this year we have brought in policy for encouragement of R&D. Karnataka is the first state to bring in policy for R&D. In a sentence, if you want to describe it, R&D policy is we're going to encourage the R&D from garage to the biggest institutions. And to complement our R&D policy, we have got niche institutions like Indian Institute of Science. Now we have got IIT. Then we have got IIMs. We have got CFTRI. We have got DRDO. Whole lot of institutions, premier institutions are there in Karnataka. And R&D policy was very much necessary because 400 niche R&D policies are there in Bangalore. More than 5 to 10,000, Murugesh, 1 second. I want to tell my minister something. More than 5 to 10,000 engineers from all over the world land up in Bangalore to participate in all the R&D activities in all the multinational and international R&D centers here. Piyush, Bangalore is one city where more than 400 international R&Ds are there, which no other city in the world, not in India, no other city in the world can boast of. And what is the range? The range is from human genomics to the aerospace. From the ground to the space. That is the range of R&D we are doing. Therefore, the future of not only Karnataka, not only India, not only globe, the future of human development is happening in Karnataka. That is what I want to emphasize. And rightly so, our Niti Ayog has been consistently rating Karnataka as #1 innovation state. And you know, innovation is not an easy job to do. It is most unrewarding job unless until it is recognized. Therefore, we have brought in R&D policy. The second policy which I want to talk is policy on employment. I might be a little wrong, out of place here, but the facts are facts. I have to put forward. What all investment comes, it is good for the economy. It is good for the economy of the state and the country. But as a head of the state, I have to be very carefully looking into it, what is good for my people also. It is not only good enough for the nation and the state to be rich. It is very much important that people of the country and the state also be benefited. They should also be economically strong. They should be also rich. People of this country and state should be rich. And that comes only through hard work, and the hard work comes through employment opportunities. Therefore, I have made an employment policy. My dear friends who are investing and who are invested, the good news is we are going to give all the incentives on the capital investments. You need not worry. Not even a single % will be reduced. It can be much more. But those who can employ more, the incentives will be more. If we employ more people, more incentives is going to come. And that is going to flow back in the system. Therefore, we have policy where your employees will be very happy. Employees will be well paid, they will be very happy. More production output will come to you. Ultimately, in business, whatever we invest, it has to come back. It can come back in the form of profits. It can come back in the form of goodwill. It can come back as a value addition to your products. And that's going to happen in Karnataka. And Karnataka is a place where challenges are met. We are not only part of the problem. Myself and my government want to be a part of solution. There's a solution for all the problems. Hence, There are some issues, policy issues, there might be some infrastructure issues where we will meet them very squarely, sitting on the table across. We can solve all those issues, and we have been solving them. So I want to assure every investor that please come, invest, be prosperous, make the state prosperous, and more than anything else, have a good experience of investment, good experiment of business doing. Karnataka is a place where you feel at home. You feel at home after investing. You can be rest assured that whatever you have invested, whatever you have sown the seed, you will reap the fruits very soon. The failures are very little in Karnataka unless in some other parts. And as our Piyush Goyal ji and Madam has stressed, the competition is most welcome. Some states are really worried about the competition. But I am the one who welcomes the competition. Competition keeps us on our heels and it keeps us efficient. Without competition, it's a complacent. With competition, it's efficient. Therefore, our competition is a global competition. We know the economic situation better than anybody. After COVID, the economic scenario of the world has changed. The countries who were giants in economy, they are now fighting their inflation and fighting their recessions. Therefore, the entire other worlds are looking towards the developing countries. And I don't want to stress much more. I think Piyush has said that China plus one is the buzzword now. And China plus one destinations are very few. And the major destination is India. This is an opportunity. That's why I said we are going to convert this calamity into opportunity. Hence, we are making a special study on this, and we're going to amend a lot of things in favor of the investors so that we take the best of the advantage of the global scenario and compete with the other third world countries where high productivity rate is there. I want Karnataka to be a high productivity rate, highly efficient productions, highly quality productions, and we're going to stress on that. There is no magic in economy. There is no magic in economy, only results. So what matters is results. Therefore, all my concentration is after this investor meet to convert this investment into reality. The investment on paper should be on the ground. That is my aim. Therefore, as a prelude to this, we have already approved more than 2.880 lakh crores of investment before this meet. The rest of the investments, we will be engaging with them. In next 3 months, we will decide about the next investments. I want to tell one more thing. Government is into a very serious business making. We are very serious about this. Government is very serious. And I want investors to be also serious. We mean business. Whatever has been signed today should be converted into action. And we'll be going out of the way. We have got certain policies where you have to just issue us an affidavit that these are the things we want to do, these are the permissions we need. You need not wait for the permissions. You can start off within 2 years, you can get all the permissions. That's why we are number one in ease of doing business. We are number one in innovation. We are the highest FDI attraction state, and we are number one in. There are so many number ones. Sometimes I feel little. Number one in aerospace, machine tools, biotech, electronic designs, and so on and so forth. And number one in startups. And number one in renewable energy. And number one in unicorns. Out of 105, we have got more than 35 unicorns in Karnataka. Out of 4 decacorns, 3 are here in Karnataka. That speaks volume. We are very strong in manufacturing. We are very strong in services. We are very strong in ITBT. We are very strong now in startups. Therefore, this is the right destination and right state to come in. And I congratulate each one of your investors that you have made a right choice, a wiser choice, as our minister mentioned. And I assure you that you will never be disappointed. And what is the proof? The proof is all the mega industries which have been invested in Karnataka, they are also expanding once, twice, thrice. That is the proof. Once you come here, you have to expand. But now, the slogan is built for the world. Therefore, expansion is a very small word for us. We want to scale up. I want all my industry to scale up for the world and build for the world. ಈ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Let us do it together. Now we are all together. We are like a family. Each one has got his own responsibilities. And I assure you that all my bureaucracy and all my team, including a dynamic minister in industry, ITBT, small industries, textile, sugar, all these people will work like a team. And only teamwork will succeed. And especially the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister. He has been a source of inspiration. He is a person who has shown us that any adverse situation will not last long. He has converted a lot of calamities into opportunities. He is a man with a vision and a man with a guts. I want to give a very small example which very few people have noticed. He decided that by 2025, all the household of the nation, more than 10 crore, will be giving piped water. For many people, it doesn't seem such a big thing. But imagine, no Prime Minister after independence of India has ever dared to make this statement that I will give piped water to every house of villages and cities of this country. Because the task is most difficult one. Some people say it's impossible. Water problem is a dynamic problem. But our Prime Minister had that courage and conviction. And he said, we'll do it. And already more than 50% of that has been achieved. By 2025, we'll have all the households with piped, not only piped, pure, healthy drinking water. It's the greatest achievement for 130 million population, my dear friends. Not that easy. So these are the sensitivity of our leader. From there to the aerospace support what he is giving. And his vision for Make in India, Atmanirbhar, and Sabke Saath, Sabka Vikas, we are in tune with his leadership, his vision, and we are going to take it forward. And as he himself mentioned, lastly, the double engine government. It is a true sense double engine government where we have lot of support, lot of guidance from Government of India. And some of the policies which the Honorable Finance Minister has announced in the budget, especially in the infrastructure, Karnataka has been benefited the most. And some of the programs of Honorable Prime Minister has really benefited the Karnataka the most. With this kind of investments, there has been investment coming from Government of India also. Hence, the investment of Government of India in infrastructure and investment of industrialists and the response of Karnataka with a better business, more economy and result-oriented economy, a resilient and sustainable economic growth. I don't want to name the figures, but the atmosphere is really charged up here. And you have really charged it 2 times by coming here and investing in Karnataka and committing to invest in Karnataka. Therefore, once again, I thank each one of you being part of the journey of economic growth of the state and the country. I want to tell you that you have got an important role from today to play, where our Prime Minister dream of $5 trillion economy by 2025. And in Karnataka, we have decided that we will contribute $1 trillion for that $5 trillion economy. And we have already started working on it. We are putting our strategies in place. We have identified the niche areas, and we are going to have a full steam. Some people asked me, some press people asked me that after COVID, how dare you can do this? And especially you are going for elections in the month of May. The amount of investment which has come, it shows the faith of the investor which they have reposed in us. I answered him that we have got faith in our people, we have got faith in the strength of Karnataka, we have got faith in the investors, and I assure all the investors that we will be there next year and that other next year to hand-holding, not only hand-holding, walking with you shoulder to shoulder. Our government will be there to implement this. That is the commitment. That is the confidence which I want to repose to all the investors as well as the people of Karnataka. That's why I am going to declare that next Karnataka, Invest Karnataka Global Investors Meet will be in 2025 January. That is the confidence which I want to repose. Thank you once again, everybody. A big thank you. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅನಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು, ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಗಳು. ಮತ್ತು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಗಂತವತ್ತ ಗವರ್ನರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸಚಿವರಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ನನ್ನ ಸಚಿವ ಸಹೋದರಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಅನಂತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.